It's no secret that concepts are key in K-pop. Artists either use the same concept throughout their careers or change their concepts depending on the songs they are releasing. Today, in honor of Halloween, we will look at the groups that incorporated the vampire concept into their music. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Midnight Theories, and if you're new here, welcome to Midnight Theories. If there's one thing that you should know about me, it's that I love vampires, and that might be because I had an unhealthy obsession with the Twilight series at a formative age. The fall season is now upon us, and what do I do when I feel a slight breeze and see the leaves changing colors? I binge watched the Twilight series, as one does of course. While I was watching the series, it reminded me of one of my favorite sub-concepts in K-pop, and that is the attractive yet a little scary bloodthirsty idols. It might not seem like the first concept that comes to mind when you think of K-pop, but many artists use this theme as a part of their comebacks or even as a part of their storylines. Today, I bring to you a list of a few of my favorite music videos that combine my two current obsessions, so let's sink our teeth into some vampire goodness in no particular order. We're starting off strong with this list, and I need you to hear me out. The first on this list is VIXX's debut single, Under the Moonlight. VIXX, originally standing for Very Awesome Vampires, debuted on Halloween of 2015 with a fitting vampiric concept. On top of this, the members had vampire positions and were also promoted with a webtoon comic based on vampires, a priest, and werewolves.
붉은 달이 뜨는 그날, 우리는 새로운 운명을 위해 다시 모이게 될 거야.
The music video for this song serves as lore for the group and an introduction to its members. Under the Moonlight was originally met with criticism for being too similar to VIXX's On and On, and because of the makeup and concept. I do sort of get this VIXX feel while watching the music video, but both music videos are dramatically different. I really like the supernatural elements in this video and the performance. While singing was not their greatest strength in the beginning, boy do they know how to dance. The music video overshadows the song, and it's fine. This is just the beginning of VIXX's journey. They have definitely improved since then with much practice and with the addition of their new members. So I really recommend you check out their new music. Regardless of all the backlash this song received, it's still one of my favorite videos to go back to for its imagery and aesthetic. I know they have since scrapped the vampire motif and their name has a whole new meaning, but I would like it if they would revisit this concept again. I believe we as a society moved too fast from this era, so I'm here to bring it back. NCT 127's favorite (vampire) is a dreamy R&B pop track that transports you to NCT's gloomy yet mystical underworld that takes place in Taeyong's mouth apparently. Upon first listen, I was already ascending, letting the addictive whistles and emotional harmonies whisk me away. The concept of deeply love-starved vampires works really well with the lyrics of the song, as it dramatically expresses that even at the end of tragic love that leads to catastrophe, the other person remains their everything. Though I agree that the vampire image is great, I would prefer to see it featured more prominently in their music video. Perhaps they could have translated the concept through their dance, similar to VIXX, who famously used their choreography as a storytelling technique. Regardless, VIXX is an aesthetically beautiful take on the vampire concept, and I would love for the group to explore similar tracks like this in the future. On the group's countdown livestream, Doyoung shared an interesting tidbit about the single's title, which was originally titled Favorite. He shared,
원래 저희가 페이버릿이었잖아요. 근데 뒤에 뱀파이어라는 부제목이 붙었잖아요. 선생님이 넣으라고 하셨대요. 넣자.
The idol also shared there were other candidates for the title, such as Immortal Love, but luckily they stuck with Vampire, and I agree. It's a crime that the song wasn't simply titled Vampire, but I'll take any crumb I can get. So this is the one time I'll say, thank you, Isuman. Ichaeyeon's Hush Rush is a fun, quirky take on the stereotypical portrayals of vampires as per folklore or stories depict them to be. The music video takes on more of an indie teen movie approach and is one that I definitely like to see. The story follows Ichaeyeon, a young and lonely vampire who tries to fit in with the mortal world. The cinematography is simply beautiful, and I love how the production team takes advantage of its surroundings. This is a unique and artsy debut, especially for Ichaeyeon, whose greatest strengths are dancing and powerful concepts. As entertaining as her quirky costumes and stunning sets are, the song's funky bassline and bouncy instrumentals make it even better. Before experiencing the variety of sub-concepts this genre has to offer, I thought K-pop was either bubblegum saturated cuteness or edgy bad boy toughness. Boyfriend Switch was my introduction to the supernatural horror concept in K-pop and left a strong impression on me, definitely making my heart go boom bada boom. A song about vampires being titled Witch might seem strange at first, but once you see the music video in full, it all makes sense. The storyline is basically vampires versus witches. Moreover, the lyrics of the song explain this name, as the group sings about a person they can't stay away from and who has bewitched them. I absolutely love the theatrical approach of this music video, and their performance is phenomenal. There's nothing that could have been better in this music video, which pretty much looks like a short film in and of itself. VIXX had been synonymous with bubblegum and boyish cuteness since their debut. This was great and all, except for the fact that dozens of other boy groups were following the same trend. It was at this point that the boys began to move into more mature territory to distinguish themselves from their competition. On and On was VIXX's bold transition into a concept that ventures into this kind of niche, this time portraying unearthly vampires. On and On tells a story of a man who can't help but love a woman who tries to hurt him. Through this single, the group helped normalize the display of theatrical makeup and wardrobe on idols. No group had ever brought this kind of bold look on stage. They were ridiculed and mocked for their unconventional image and criticized to no end. Little did netizens know this was a tease for what was about to come. It was with this release of On and On that the group's popularity began to propel and started to earn the title of Concept Kings. I made an entire video of VIXX's legacy, so if you want to watch that, I'll leave it linked at the end of this video. ONEUS perfectly nails the vampire concept in their song titled Twilight. Twilight is a visual masterpiece that puts its own twist on the famous Hollywood movie series of the same name, making this Twilight inevitably associated with vampires. The music video is rich in symbolism, focusing more on showing than telling when it comes to the hidden meanings. In addition to the supernatural concept, the choreography is spot on and powerful. I am aware to an extent that ONEUS and ENHYPEN have some vampire concept in their lore or overall group concept. I do occasionally listen to their music, but I don't necessarily keep up with the group, so if you're a fan of either group and would like to educate me on their lore, I would absolutely appreciate it. If you're a longtime watcher of this channel, then you may be familiar with some of the scenes for this next video. Although it's a J-pop song, IZ*ONE's Vampire is a dramatic vampire-themed video, perfect for this list. The story of Vampire is about the members waiting to become immortal beings so that their love can last forever. Unfortunately for IZ*ONE, the song does not convey this eternal love in the same way. I'm not the biggest fan of the song production, however, the greatest strength of this music video is with the video production and styling. The Gothic theme is the perfect backdrop for this music video, and it provides an elegant yet haunting feel. Not only is the setting stunning, but the outfits and choreography are equally captivating. It's no secret that Sunmi is one of the most talented soloists in K-pop, and her concepts are always extremely well executed, and for Full Moon, it's no different. For this comeback, Sunmi transforms into a hypnotizing, seductive vampire and takes it to the next level. Even though it's a K-pop music video, Full Moon isn't afraid to go hard on horror. Full Moon is a hauntingly beautiful music video, and it clearly took a lot of effort to make it look as cinematic as possible. In the music video, Sunmi's lover is very ill, so she tries to transform him into a vampire to release him from his misery, and so they could be immortal together forever. Full Moon is easily one of the best songs on this list when it comes to their performance, quality, presentation, and overall vampire concept, but the real strength in this video lies in the choreography. This video deserves all the praise it received and so much more. BTOB's Thriller is never talked about enough, or honestly ever, and it's about time we resurrect this song from its grave. Thriller is a dark and eerie music video, perfect for the Halloween season. The members of BTOB undergo major transformations into the heartbroken undead and really let loose. The song's lyrics focus on a man reflecting on his past relationship and contrasting it with who he is now. While the chorus emphasizes a contrast between his old feelings and his new feelings, as much as he felt forced to give up his freedom for the girl, now that they are apart, he can enjoy himself. The dramatic string instrumentals in the song highlight the pain and desperation of the lyrics and lead up to the climax of the rapping section. Zombies or vampires, who knows what they really are, but either way, it's fun to see more dark music videos in K-pop. For this next video, darkness and the supernatural come alive with The Boys' Drink It. The music video focuses on the push and pull between vampires and humans. It was phenomenal how the boys executed the concept, as we are seeing vampires as something more than just a costume. The visuals are instantly striking and their performance is mystifying. I also like how the choreography uses movements inspired by several supernatural beings. What this list made me realize is that we need more vampire-themed music videos and more girl groups doing this concept. It also made me realize that Chan is killing it doing two very different interpretations of vampires, so kudos to her. What is your favorite K-pop song to get you ready for the Halloween season, or sub-concept in K-pop? My go-to Halloween song is Peekaboo by Red Velvet and FX's Dracula. Let me know yours in the comment section. Covering all these videos surely made me thirsty, so I think it's about time we wrap this video up. And as always, thank you for watching and enjoy your stay.